G'day guys, it's Tony Gattari here from Achievers Group with another business video vitamin. Last couple of sessions I've been sharing with you with the 19 things that matter most, my own personal revelation and my own personal journey of what is important to me, just to really challenge you to think about what is truly important in your life and in your business. And I wanted to actually go through point 18 and 19. Number 18, it's okay to fail and to actually feel okay about it. You know, like clearly I have failed more times than I've succeeded. I have perfected the art of failing forward. I actually realised that, you know, in business, in life, you have to experiment. And occasionally experiments don't always work out. But the principle of experimentation is to find the answer. So you can never find the answer until you've actually done the experiments. And what I get really sick and tired of is actually having these people that are waiting for perfection. Please do not focus on perfection. Focus on direction. Don't beat yourself up when it doesn't work out. Just measure what's not working and correct that. And if it's not right and it doesn't work, have the courage to quit. Because if a horse is dead, learn to dismount. And don't allow your pride and ego to get in the way of making good, sound decisions. So that's it on that one. And the last one, is really just to bring it all together, is that life is really simple when you know what is essential. So the number one, I think, is actually, I think you've got to choose a good attitude and be thankful for it. I think that's number one. Number two, I think it's really important to love yourself and love others. But I think it's really important to get the order right, because I think truly, an understanding that hurting people hurt people. And I actually think the greatest insight is that we actually have to come to this amazing conclusion. Now, irrespective of what society says, because I'm a marketeer, my job is to make you miserable with what you've got. You know, my job is to tell you that you don't have the perfect body. My job is to tell you you don't have the perfect teeth. My job is to tell you that don't have the perfect income. My job is to tell you you don't have the perfect house, because I want to sell you more of that shit. I really do. Okay, but deep down, don't be deceived, because all marketeers are liars to a certain degree. And what I actually do know is that if you can inherently come to this conclusion in life that you like yourself, not only like yourself, you actually do love yourself. Not that you hug yourself, but you have an amazing self-esteem and a self-awareness that you're pretty good. I think you have the enormous capacity to love others. Because I think when you love others, you draw others to their vision. Because people inherently have a great desire to be loved. Number three, master integrity. I think it's a balancing game. Integrity is not what you do in front of other people. It's actually what you do behind closed doors. And I really think it's in a great journey of really ripping out those weeds of deception, justifying things based on the world standards. No, it's your standards. Number four is accept difficulties and challenges of life, because there will be some. Stuff happens. You go through seasons. Sometimes it's a tough season. Sometimes it's an easy season. Understand what season you're in. And number five, have an absolute passion to learn. You know, there's an old saying, learners are earners. Leaders are readers. We all get it. I love learning. You know, I didn't read a book, honestly, until I was about 38 years old. Now I'm 47, and I will probably estimate that I've read thousands of books in audio format, in written format. I am an absolute learning junkie. It has transformed my life, because I came to this amazing conclusion when I was reading a book, and it was just an amazing insight. I was reading, because my wife's a pastor, and I was reading the Bible, and in the Bible, the Old Testament, it talks about this king, and this king was a seriously rich king. This king was called King Solomon. Like he, according to what I've read, he made Bill Gates look really poor by modern day standards. And this king, extraordinary, because it showed you an insight into how he became so wealthy. And really, he was considered to be the wisest king in all the lands. And it's really interesting is that when he actually had the opportunity of actually praying to his Creator just before his father, who was King David, passed away, he prayed and God just said, "What do you want?" And he didn't ask for a BMW chariot. He didn't. He actually asked to actually guide his people with wisdom. And God saw his heart and actually gave him a spirit of wisdom. And if you read the story, his wisdom created his wealth. So I'm actually suggesting that you've got to be a great learner because, you know, there's a great lie in the marketplace at the moment. Here is the great lie. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is not bliss. It is absolute tragedy and devastation. What you don't know won't hurt you. It'll kill you. So here's what I'm figuring. If wisdom equals wealth, then poverty must equal ignorance. That's why you have to have a passion to learn, because in learning you actually create wisdom in your wealth, and wisdom precedes wealth. And the last one, just to really help you in understanding life is simple when you know what is really essential, is the ability to enjoy life. You know, a lot of people will suffer an enormous amount hoping to reach the lofty goal. You know, the top of the mountain. You know what we're talking about. And they sacrifice relationships. They sacrifice health. And then they get to that entire point and they look down and they say to themselves, is this as good as it gets? And I believe deep down the true joy is never forget the journey and have fun and have the adventure during the process, because sometimes that is the process of success. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully that's helped. We'll be back next time. Have an amazing week. God bless you.